Tron Ares was filmed specifically for IMAX, which is really the way it was meant to be experienced. More is coming.
You hear it a lot about movies, like, oh, it feels like a ride. No, 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 no. This is a ride.
According to an array of fans out there, the Tron Light Cycle Power Run is an incredible ride that attracts so many people to Disney World.
Yeah, I would always joke with Joachim, our director. Thank God he gave me the opportunity to train for quite some time. It's fun and it's worth it.
Well, Tron Ares has come to light and attracted many more fans to theaters this time with this new project.
And action!
I got to do a lot of training for this, and I loved just getting to do the wire work and the battles and the fights. I thought I was training to do the stunts, but really I was training to wear the suit.
Today we're going to take you behind the curtain and share what it was like being on this kind of set and what it felt like for the cast and crew.
I wanted to have a sequence in the middle of this big chase that we just stopped down, and we brought it all down, and it became more a psychological thriller sequence.
Come on.
Falling through the air here, that's the real stunt woman doing that.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: what was the original title of this project initially supposed to be called? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around till the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
It's important for me to create something new, especially for IMAX, taking Tron into the real world.
There are some films that are event cinema, and this is one of those.
When you're sitting in an IMAX theater, it's such an immersive experience. And with the sound and the music by Nine Inch Nails.
The team behind Legacy was so confident in the film before it was even released. Work began on a direct sequel that would tell that story. However, after a decade of trying to get the sequel up and running, it eventually stalled.
We had a couple of the real light cycles and then the proxy bikes where they put light tubes on to just give a shine as they were driving down the streets.
Both the suit and the bikes, they can be challenging, but it's nice to have those elements because they feel real. My world is coming, and they are going to destroy yours.
The director applied a practical in-camera shooting style befitting the real-world twist. We spent so much time and resources trying to make it feel as real and gritty and photorealistic as we could.
The scope of this film is so big. All the sets are massive.
We shot this for IMAX, and it's an incredible experience.
Hang on!
You feel the grid all around you with the sound and music.
9 Inch Nails, man.
I just can't get enough.
For visual effects, they turned to Powerhouse Industrial Light and Magic, led by production VFX supervisor David Seeger, who also worked on Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
This adds to another thing that you have to overcome as you do it. Yeah, I would always joke with Joachim, our director. Thank God he gave me the opportunity to train for quite some time. It's fun and it's worth it.
The best thing about producing the project was being able to have a voice.
I would say roughly 2/3 of the film takes place in the real world, Seeger explains. We still have action that takes place on the grid, so our challenge was really what it means to break Tron assets like light cycles, discs, and light suits into the real world.
As science fiction has been something that we have used as parable for so many decades, has been a way for us to work out our greatest fears and curiosities and imaginations, and tech and CGI and artificial intelligence and the impact that that can have on film has expanded.
As I share my excitement for this film, I want to mention we are currently doing a giveaway. Share what you were most excited for with this project, and the best comment will win a $25 Fandango gift card where you can purchase a full movie with added bonus features. Comment down below and one winner will be chosen.
There you are, completely lit up on one of these sets and just, wow.
We're not going there. They are coming here.
This is us shutting down Vancouver for 6 weeks. So we did the light cycle stuff with you. We had Greta running around. We had Jodie doing her thing.
As they race through the city, causing chaos, the light ribbons from the vehicles become physical barriers, slicing a police cruiser in half. This was achieved by pre-cutting real police cars that were then stitched together and pulled by a truck on a 100-yard wire to get up to speed.
And I also saw like Industrial Light and Magic, like when, because obviously computer graphics, it was used in the first film, you know, in the original Tron, and it's kind of like the first film I think that actually used it. So for the VFX artists at ILM that did this, it's kind of like ground zero, you know, of CGI.
As we can see, there was a lot of thought that went into this project to make it as realistic as possible. Although CGI was used sparingly in movies before, Tron was the first motion picture to make such extensive use of computer imagery.
We also needed kind of a device, a structure to allow us to, you know, get to Jeff Bridges, to get to Kevin Flynn, to get to some information that might hold the key. And, you know, when you go far enough into the future, sometimes you have to go to the past. But I hope people have fun with it. It really came from, you know, a fan-centric desire.
Tron Ares is not a direct sequel to Tron Legacy, but it happens in that world and won't break the canon. The story of Legacy or the original Tron film are in the foundation of the story we're telling, Springer said.
I think that the original film and also Kosinski's Legacy that came out 50 years are both masterpieces. And, you know, coming on as to tell the next chapter in the Tron saga, it was important for me to keep some of that lore and the mythology, obviously. And
so that means in Ares, Sam and Cora existed. Where they are, what they did, or if that'll play at all, was mostly left a mystery even after hours on set.
It was important for Trent and Atticus. The music is in the front speakers, like you would be hearing the music at the concert.
Tron Ares was filmed specifically for IMAX, which is really the way it was meant to be experienced.
The theme throughout all these vehicles is man and machine, and seeing how the rider is integrated into these forms really seamlessly, production designer Darren Guilford said. So all these ships and all these vehicles, the rider is really kind of intimately woven into the design of these machines.
I knew that they were going to do the music, so I listened to them when we were shooting to get in the groove.
The way it makes me feel.
They're so spot on when they're analyzing each scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier.
According to Disney, Tron Ares takes the franchise into new territory. It's a next level look at AI, identity, and morality. These themes feel especially timely as real-world AI continues to reshape creativity, ethics, and everyday life.
And this was shot in Vancouver downtown, you know, for a couple of weeks and nights, just this scene alone. It was important for me to get this little break in the action. I wanted this suspense sequence in the middle, you know, where you just get to catch your breath, be with Eve, the character.
Since the film has released, it has already been recognized for all the hard work that has been put into it by everyone involved.
We were able to, you know, we had some resources, so we were able to build real light cycles, you know, so I could put my cameras on them, and you know, you get the rain, the shake, you get the actors and the characters on the bikes themselves.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, according to producer Justin Springer, the title for the abandoned sequel was Tron Ascension.
But I'm really happy we did it. I think the audience can feel that this is real, it's in camera, we built the light cycles, you know, and we're coming up to this moment now where Eve is about to make a decision and get on one.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all these moments? Which one was your favorite, and what did you think about the overall storyline?
It was important for me to shoot as much as possible in camera. We shut down Vancouver for 6 weeks of nights shooting these amazing light cycle sequences.
I love Tron. You know, you saw this film as a kid, and there you are standing completely lit up.
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this.
Amazing. It's been such an amazing journey to be a part of, and I think that it informed me a little bit about what kind of movie we were making. as well, and I think it just blends so well with the subject matter, with the story, you know, and it allowed me to go a little, I don't know, a little grittier, you know?
That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
Because very often when you do, the only bits that you see are when you're doing the voiceover, like when you're correcting your voice during what they call ADR. And so you always have temp music for that. So the first time that actors sit in front of the big screen is very often the first time that they're seeing and hearing what it really sounds like. And